While the Republic of Singapore Air Force is getting a good look at the F-35 fighter jets that it's buying, it's already conducting mid-air refuelling exercises to keep the aircraft longer in the sky. Lauren Ong boarded an A330 multi-role tanker transport, otherwise known as an MRTT, to see what the new challenges are like during a multinational air combat exercise in Australia.
Singapore's newest tanker is making its first ever appearance in exercise Pitch Black in Darwin. The A330 MRTT conducts mid-air refuelling so the aircraft can stay longer up in the sky in large-scale combat training scenarios, for example.
It might look and feel like a regular plane ride, but outside fighter jets are flying close by so that this MRTT can refuel them in the air. You could catch a glimpse of some of these fighter jets as they make their way to the bottom of the aircraft, but because the F-35Bs use a different refueling method, you could catch all the action right by these windows.
These F-35Bs are charged by a drogue refueling method. First, probes on both sides of the tanker extend from the underwing pods, and with a little coordination between the pilot and the refueling officer on the MRTT and the F-35B's pilot, fuel can then be pumped over.
I think it's a very exciting opportunity for us as the MRTT to participate in exercise Pitch Black, because this is our first time and it has been a lot of coordination involved with the foreign nations, which has been a great experience for us.
But the refueling exercises aren't always as smooth sailing. At least for this one, the F-35 by the tanker's left wing wasn't able to connect to the probe during the few minutes it had.
Although it is our first time refueling many different aircraft, all refueling is very challenging. Although the pilots and the ARO are proficient, there are many external factors that may affect the success of the refueling, such as turbulence.
Over the span of about 4 hours, this MRTT refueled a dozen fighter jets. 2 of the 4 types of aircraft are F-35s.
That is, the US Marine Corps' F-35Bs and the Royal Australian Air Force's F-35As. The F-35As are refueled just like the other RSAF's F-15SG and the F-16D+, using the aerial refueling boom system that takes place below the tanker. Exercises like these have given more insights to the F-35Bs, especially as they're set to be delivered in 4 years.
In terms of air-to-air refueling with the F-35s, it is the first receiver that the RSAF would have in the future that would be using the pods to refuel instead of the current batch of fighters that refuel with us using the boom system.
And so the RSAF is confident these jets can fit into what the Singapore Armed Forces calls its war fighting systems. Lauren Ong, CNA, Darwin.